Hello, Spencer Snicker here with another figure review. This time we have got the Batman Arkham Asylum Armoured Batman, baby. I don't know, we went dark there. Because I can. Yeah, we'll leave it there. I got this guy in a Brute bundle. This was the final piece from that bundle I've been going on about, which came with Origins Croc, Origins Bane, City Riddler, City Hush, and finally this guy. I had a problem with my Riddler figure where I told you his wrist fell off, and then I had a problem with this guy where his arm fell off. So I'm doing really great with my Arkham figures, especially after what happened to my Mr. Freeze. Anyway, not holding that against the guy I got him from. Like I said, I've just learned that it is with these. DC Direct figures are pretty rubbish in their manufacturing. It seems to be fundamentally to do with the type of plastic they seem to use. The transparent joints are just brittle as anything and will snap quicker than a twiglet. Putting that aside though, what do I think of this figure? He is awesome! Really, really love this figure. The sculpt on him is phenomenal. We get a grapnel with him, which is very, very cool. Although the grip is massive, and I can't actually honestly understand how anyone could hold on to this thing while supporting their own body weight. But we'll get into that in a bit. But it's very, very cool, and I'm loving it. I love the figure. Yeah, it's really, really cool. I kind of want to start trying to tinker with it and see what I can do to maybe improve its articulation. But we shall see. It's just something that I've been trying to come to terms with, whether I want to go through this or not. So like I said, it comes with the one accessory, which is the grapnel, and we will go over that now, and then we'll go over the figure. Oh, wave your hands. So here is the grapnel, and it is really well sculpted. I believe, if I'm honest, I'm nitpicking, I think this silver bit here should actually be the cable, so that maybe should have some lines in it, but I don't really care too much, you know. It's not like you're going to be sitting there focusing on it that much. It's identical on both sides. It's got some really nice metallic blues and blacks and silvers in it. And what's even cooler is the claw is separate. And it does come off. I'm not sure if it's meant to, but it does. But it's very cool if I could grab like a bit of string or something. I could actually, or even maybe a cable tie. I could put that in there and tie on touch sensors, and I can make it look like it's shooting off. That'd be cool. But it's very cool, yeah. And it does fit in his hand very well, as you saw. So really happy I've got this. So now I've got this, and I've got this. In fact, I actually got two of these. The guy who sent me this whole box threw in this for free. So very happy to get that, because I actually somehow have lost my one of these. So I didn't even ask. So awesome. So let's unzoom from Batman's crotch, the Bat crotch, and move on to the Batman. You kind of can't help but say the word Batman without kind of darkening your voice, thanks to Mr. Bale. Batman. Anyway, you may notice if you paid attention to my reviews from the Arkham City Batman, his cape is somewhat different. It has a flick to the side, so it is being blown in the wind. So listen for the... Yeah, it's, as I said in my previous video, it's really early in the morning. I shouldn't be awake right now, but I am. Bear with me. I was really happy that he had a second costume in the game, in the first Batman game, the Arkham Asylum. I was disappointed that you could only use it after completing the game, even if you pre-ordered it, in the challenge modes. But, you know, it was good that they added it. They didn't even have to. So, very cool. I was over the moon that in the second game you could actually go through the game in any costume you wanted. I was disappointed this did not make a return. Sorry if that's a spoiler for you guys, but this did not make a return unless you got the, was it the Armoured edition for the Wii U? I don't actually know. I don't own a Wii U. So yeah, it's the only time this suit made a return in Batman City. So disappointing. Anyway, let's get on to this guy. This guy is awesome. The sculpt and detail in this guy is phenomenal. I still think his head is a bit weird, and I'm going to grab, it's just behind me, I'm going to grab the Arkham City Batman. We'll do a quick Now, although they do look like they're the same person, to me, they just don't look like they're from the Arkham games. So that's a bit of a bummer. And as you can see, his ears are somewhat more prominent. They're a bit taller than this one. I don't know if that's the sculpt or if that's the game. I can't remember. But it is a good head sculpt still. It's got some more details than usual. There's like an armor plate there. And there's a little line going under there. Plus he's got a little chin guard there. And then on the back you've got this like nice old silver bit which attaches to his neck. It's very cool. I loved wearing this suit in the game. It was so cool. And then his cape. And then the armor continues from his back. Actually, I'm not sure that does, to be honest. For me, it was basically strapping on some armor pieces to his normal costume. That's what I got from the look of this thing. But it's very, very cool. All the silvers and dark greys are in there. Nice gold metallic belt. The belt's different from his normal one. Armor pieces on his thighs. And he has different boots as well. Extra armor on his boots. There's these kind of like weird things that glow on his gauntlets. Very, very cool. It's all very cool. It's very Batman. Nice armor on his shoulders. This is the second one of these figures I had, as you might review from my Play Arts Kai arm of Batman, which I no longer own. I traded him. I cry a little bit. No, I'm happy. My buddy Joe took him off my hands, so really happy. He loved him, so awesome. But anyway, yeah, phenomenal detail. Really is a nicely sculpted figure. Just all those extra paints and details and nooks and crannies. Just absolutely awesome. Do quick size comparison time. Yeah, like I said, sorry guys, it's early. I'm tired. I shouldn't be awake, but I am. We have that Batman. We have this Batman. And we have this Batman. The Batman. Except this Batman doesn't want to stand. Come on, Batman. Yeah, Batman. You can also tell from the differences that his cowl and gloves and shorts and boots are blue. Which is actually accurate. Because they were like a dark blue in the game from what I remember. I haven't played Asylum also in years. But the Armoured version was a lot more brighter blue. So that's pretty cool. Kind of wish he maybe went for the yellow and black bat signal, you know, logo, emblem, that's what I'm looking for. But I don't mind that they didn't. Still on the size comparison. Here we have Bane. There's just some figures that are like right behind me. And then as he's beside me, buried under envelopes. Still broken, haven't fixed him. Freeze. So, very cool. Looks quite menacing. Cannot wait to get this shelf set up. And really let these guys shine. This cape, in my opinion, is a harder... It's still a softer plastic, as you can see. But it's harder opposed to the Arkham City one. But it does look very nice. It's got some nice sculpt to it. Some really cool sculpt to it. All wavy lines and that. And this is very cool. Very well painted as well. This is still rubber up here. So it looks really nice. The blues are quite neat and tidy. And the silver, there's a bit of a bleed onto the cape there. But apart from that, it's really nice. So articulation. Head is on a ball. He's pretty much exactly the same as Arkham Origins, Arkham City Batman. He can bring his head down that much, up that much. He has a bit of a wobble. And he can rotate a full 360 degrees around. Now, this is the arm that broke, and it was literally, I went like this, and it went... Again, not the guy's fault. After closer inspection, I saw that the sculpt, the mould, had actually warmed around the joint. And I've done my best to free it, but it doesn't. I can only get forward and back out of it, so that's better than nothing for now. Moving on. So like I said, his arms do go up pretty much, I don't want to really try it, but pretty much to that. So you're not getting massives out of it. And then he has a single bend in the elbow, to there. And then he has a glove rotation. full 360. Yeah, but it's slightly, it doesn't, the elbow kind of hinders it slightly, so if you bend it then it's fine. But like that bit of armor kind of gets in the way. Nothing in the torso, nothing in the waist. Direct hips. He can go forward that much. That is his Spartan. Ooh. He can go back. Yay, not that far. That's as far back as he goes. Awesome. But there is no outward movement whatsoever. So he has a single bend in the knee of that. And then finally we have a boot cut of full 360 degrees. That is his articulation. And then floppy cape. His spikes, if you want to call them, I don't even call these wingtips, whatever you want to call them, they're not very pointy, they're quite rounded, and but they are hard plastic, so that's pretty cool. I'm not really worried about them breaking unless it kind of fell on them. Forgot to do, his height stands a whopping, probably just shy, why does that seem taller? He's probably just shy, probably about 6 3/4 inches to his head, and then 7 1/4 inches. Wait, that can't be right. No, yeah. He's got nearly a good ½ inch of just ears there. So yeah, nearly 7 1/4 inches in his ears alone. Horns, ears, whatever you want to call them, but I guess they're supposed to be ears. I don't know what else I could say. He's a very, very cool figure, and I'm really ecstatic. Just pretty much I've got this. I love this. But he does epic. He does epic. Good English. He is very epic. He does look very cool, and yeah, you know, if you see one, I do recommend. Price wise, he's not terrible. I kind of wasn't on the bat. I didn't really care, but because I really wanted that. But now I've got him, I'm very happy that I've got him. He's very, very cool looking. And again, with the others, I might try and add articulation. We shall see. I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do with him. I kind of just want to go back to bed. I'm so tired. Shouldn't be up. But yeah, very cool figure. I do recommend picking him up if you see him. He's not really much to gripe about, apart from the fact that DC Direct used rubbish plastic when they make these things. Short of that, awesome. Anyway guys, as per usual, that is my review. Thanks a lot for watching. Please leave any comments below. Please subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye bye.